Spencer Schrader is going to have the honor of getting us started. And here we go from Indy. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And that's the way to start this game. Give him 8 on that first offensive snap.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
On the quick, right?
On the ground again with Mixon. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Keeping it with Mixon. And he hits the lane for 9 into enemy territory.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, Kate. I know you do. And this one was about willpower. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run and a great try at that first down.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
Here we go.
They'll give to Mixon up the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
These aren't the plays that will need highlight reels, but they're the ones that win you ball games. What a nice game by the back. And now his offense can go in any number of directions on 1st and 10.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Here we go.
Stroud off the play fake. That's the rookie from Texas hauling it in. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Colts' 32-yard line.
Second and 3 now.
Stop. Oh, man.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Now Sauce Gardner dropping him there. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down, Mixon gets it. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. Offense in the hurry up here. Stroud's going to throw for it. Pass complete. Screen flag. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. So they hit him for 5 yards on 4th down, and they get the successful conversion.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 15-yard line.
Shotgun now for Stroud. From the and this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of third down.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling out process for rushers and blockers. They can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game, and that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out.
Oh, ready.
To the air on third and long. And he's got it to the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans finish up an excellent opening series. Nico Collins with a touchdown. All right, partner, one drive in, and we can say this guy's been perfect. 4 passes, no incompletions, and that touchdown to end it.
And you and I both know that incompletion will come eventually. Might not arrive for a while, man. That offense was humming on that opening drive, and they can't wait for their second bite.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Some yardage lost and 1st down lost too with that grounding flag. This is 2nd and long.
Hop 70, hop 70. Cup 19, cup 19.
Back to throw. And his first pass falls incomplete. Looking for Michael Pittman Jr. on that throw. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Let's go. 19, Tiger, 19, go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. One pass brought in. Decent game here, but short of the first. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Fights his way through a tackle. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. New set of downs for him from the 31. First down throw by Stroud. Fins it through the middle. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. The gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun, Stroud. Throw left side, complete. And hey, if you can't prevent the catch, Brock, at least prevent a gain after it, right? So they make the quick stop at the 31. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
We've set it down for them from the 31. First and 10, around to Mixon. Running there full steam ahead, but ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Stroud. Hits his running back. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
A gain of 12. First down, Texans.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
19 Texans. On the quick, right? 118. What's that?
Running with Mixon out of the gun. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
2J.
To the air, Stroud. That lines up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And that one was beautifully struck. It goes right down the middle.
2 drives, and both of them ending in points. You don't even mind. You only got a field goal there, Kate. They got to be ecstatic, exactly the way they wanted to start this one.
Here's Gould on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Gould on the return. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
70 Lions. Ready.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. The tackle there by Daniil Hunter.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Ready up.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. 79 Broncos.
Pass play coming here. It's a completion of Michael Pittman Jr. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Bronco 80. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Bronco 80. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty.
Come on. Set. Viking 18. Ready.
They'll run here following the penalty. He's officially in the enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
such a good feeling as a quarterback on an RPO, and you get to hand it, and you get to watch him take off. You know if you take advantage in the RPO game of a run like that, it only makes the pass that much better.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They go again with Taylor. He takes it down to the 33. With 16 yards on that play. That is good for an Indianapolis first down.
Defense was clearly focused on taking away the pass, and that RPO scheme offensively feels so good when you get the job done and you get a chunk run on RPO. That's setting you up for some success.
Stephanie! Cowboy!
First down, and they go right back to it. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Here we go, set. 60 by 6, 60 by 6. Go.
Taylor again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Hey, I know 3rd and 1 feels like an automatic running down, but after seeing that last play yield you nothing, this offense and that coordinator's got a seed of doubt. This defense playing some mind games with them.
Cougar 19. Ready, ready.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He's got it. Complete to Downs. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. 7 yards on that pickup. And it'll be first down Colts.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
From the red zone on 1st. Headed out right. Right side, this is reeled in by Warren. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
So it's going to be 2nd and about 4 on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More from Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Ready, ready. 70 Lions. Warriors 70. Let go.
He's dropping back to throw. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Along the right sideline, there's space at the 20. And he's going to score a pick 6, touchdown Houston. Well, we all saw his teammates yelling at him, go down for the touchback. He had no chance of that. He saw a lane to take it from one end zone to the other, and he did just that.
You know, and in that sense, he's no different than a kick returner bringing it out of the end zone. That's why some think DBs make the best return men. They just got that unique way of seeing the field, whether it's on a kickoff or going 100+ for a pick 6. Wow.
Here's Gould on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Get it. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go, Reed. Go.
Back to the air following that pick six. Forced out to his right. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
To the right and reeled in by Downs. Along the outside, he crosses midfield. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Let's go now. 76.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now, after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Stephanie! Panther 60, Panther 60.
Setting up to throw. He beams one, deep right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80. Seven Pirates. 18 Cardinal, 8 Dragon 60.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Left side into the hands of Warren. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Bronco 80. Go.
They're going to throw for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep here. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. The ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge game.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Looking to throw, Stroud. No finding his back. Nixon. Runs around him. He's got space. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Defense still reeling from that last play. Now they're defending 1st and goal from the 3. Working inside the red zone. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans get more points to end a lopsided first half. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line.
Ready, break.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime.
Go. Gravity Lions. Check up.
Working on first down. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up second down. You never want to overlook those Mike backers when you're throwing short, Brock. So often it's those guys and not the corners or the safeties that are going to be the ones in there breaking those up.
Yeah, and so often these linebackers of today, these middle linebackers, are just oversized safeties. They can really run and play the ball as he just did.
Throwing again on second. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Here's first and 10 from the 47.
Ready, ready. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. '79 Broncos. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Ready. Cougar 19. Ready, ready.
Throwing here just before halftime. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Colts take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Okay, break.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Here we go. Tap. Tap to 60. Tap.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. I hate to say it, but it kind of feels like time, Brock. It might be time for this offense to get a little more one-dimensional because this ground game hasn't done anything. I mean, just look up at the scoreboard.
Or maybe the in-between is a little play action. I mean, everything they've done, unfortunately, has not worked. And that one, to go backwards, ugh.
Throwing now off the play action. Chased out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Ready, ready.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Let's go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Go Chap. Go Chap.
Throw here, 3rd down. That one nabbed by Warren. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Warrior 70. Go.
First down, play action. Taken in by Downs, left side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Texans' 43-yard line.
On the jump.
5 still to go here. This is second down.
Get it. Viking 18.
Option give to Taylor. And he's able to get this down to the 36. That one gains 7. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
You know, Kate, these are not the plays that are like bold in the stat sheet when you look back on it, but these are the kind of gains by the running back that keep the offense on schedule and move the chains.
Finds him quickly on the RPO. We'll take this ahead to the 34-yard line. Derek Stingley putting that play to bed.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Coach Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, Coach. You have a fullback still on your roster? Yes, Coach. And you're going to be just fine.
8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this second down.
Go. 70 Timberwolves. No.
They give to Taylor, right side. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on third down.
That's a gain of 5.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast, but he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Throwing on third down. On the move, headed right. It's caught, Warren. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it'll be first down Colts.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetitions to make it look easy.
Cougar Knight. Ready.
Throwing now on first down. Throw right side, finds Pittman. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
Come on. Set. 70 Lions. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
From the red zone now. Brought in. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Well, Brock, we don't see this often, but love it whenever we do. The fullback, the target on that one, and he ends up with 6.
You're absolutely right, Kate. You don't see fullbacks utilize that much, but man, when you do have a weapon like that, it stretches a defense so thin. Big time touchdown. Yes, by a fullback.
Will line up for the 2-point
65.
conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit at that deficit.
That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Gets into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Stroud. Buys time, rolling right. Now here he goes. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, looks like the 30.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, but even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he can get the first down.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They gain 11 on that play. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Flushed out of the pocket. Throw right side. Dale has it. He'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offensive line fast. From the gun, Stroud. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Now following the play, one of the Texans banged up in some pain. We're going to pause as he gets checked on. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's got it, complete to Collins. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. Texans have fought their way to a strong lead, and he's got the football. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. It's Stroud. Completed over the middle. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. And goes to the hurry up here. And the shotgun again to Mixon. And they only get a couple when they needed a good bit more block. That's going to make it 4th down. Offense in the hurry up here. Stroud now on 4th down. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Certainly looking for that nail in the coffin, the knockout punch, a touchdown, and 3-possession lead that could put this one out of reach. It's a luxury they could afford to take in that spot. Built themselves up a little buffer here, Kate.
Let's go now.
But it's never over until it's over.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
They go play action on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Kate, if the word safety was used, and it's not a lot in NFL locker rooms, but if it was at halftime, it was about safe throws, good decisions, consistent plays. It was not about a safety to begin this second half, and that's what we nearly saw. Not the kind of start this offense won. It's had to overcome a bit of adversity.
And he's up to the 7-yard line as he gets all down.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Ready, set.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful.
Ready. Mikey, hurt, hurt. Go.
Third and long for him here. And no look there. That throw falls to the ground. Intended target there was Tyler Warren. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
And he gets it away from his end zone. Collects this at the 35. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
At the 48-yard line.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
All right.
To the air. Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
All right.
Throwing is Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
C.J. Stroud sacked. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, it's Stroud. Taking a deep shot here. Brought in inside the 20. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
You can't start a fire without a spark. Well, how about a lightning bolt? What a huge game that totally changes the tone of the drive.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Now a give to Mixon. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
South.
Looking to throw. Stroud. Catch is made in close. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go. Brock, they take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Good defense tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles. Well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Let's go.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans making a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Texans stretch the lead to 23. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's Gould on the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. Let go.
Throwing from the gun here. Throw left side, complete. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
68. Warriors 70. Ready,
Throwing it on second down. Left side into the hands of Warren. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets after the 47-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Colts trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard.
Ready up.
Here's first and 10 from the 47.
Back. Viking 18. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Okay, that was so good, really, on two levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Ready, set.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up second down and 21.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. That throw intended for Tyler Warren. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Go check. Go check. 19 Lions. Ready.
From the gun on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest. And that one forces a 4th down.
Send everybody deep. I know he wants to wait and stretch the field and use his arm. Trouble is, you wait too long, you end up on your back.
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves. Viking 18. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 18 Pioneer. Go.
Desperation time here. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
All right.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10.
All right.
They're going to pass it here. Sends this to the end zone. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans put up even more points in a win. Tank Dell, the touchdown. That was just gorgeous football right there. He saw the window, just had to wait for his guy to float toward it. And that pass fit in beautifully for the touchdown.
Okay, this is one of those moments where a quarterback's got to take his pre-snap read and make sure he confirms it quickly post-snap. And when he does, and he's got space to fit that post in, like you said, it's a thing of beauty.
Here's Gould on the return. track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
The Colts take over first down 10 at their own 38.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Bronco 80. 70 Timberwolves.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Down the field, he's got Pierce. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. So the big play has them well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
Viking 18. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Pass play on 1st and 10. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Ball and defender run to the exact same time there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Dragon 60. Ready, go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cup 19, Cup 19. Check out.
He's going to throw it. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Intended target there was Tyler Warren. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Third and long, they're going to throw. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Jordan Battle with the INT.
They'll take over first down 10 at their own.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Here's a design run.